What's up, y'all? My name is Jatyn, and if you're watching this video, then you probably felt spiritually aligned with my energy and felt really drawn to listening to this message. So let's dive right into it, okay? So I had already shuffled the cards, and the first card I got for y'all was the High Priestess. Okay, so with the High Priestess, we get this energy of a strong intuition, okay? We kind of start to see things for what they really are, and we start to kind of see even ourselves for who we really are, and all the things that may be going rarely well in our life, but we also see the really bad things too that are a part of us, okay? And this is good because this lets us tap into our feminine energy. And when we tap into our feminine energy, there's also that balance, okay? Because it's like male, female, black, white, it's just that balance. And that card is just very, very feminine and very, very intuitive, okay? And I feel like you are stepping into a new intuition that you have found with yourself, because the next card that I pulled was the Fool card, okay? And I feel like there is going to be some new beginnings in your life, and this is going to come from your intuition, because you're going, like I said, you're going to see things for what they really are. And so that might be getting rid of some people and new people coming into your life, or perhaps you've already gotten rid of the people in your life and new people are starting to show up in your life already. This could be seeing a job for what it really is and quitting it and going and doing something else with your life. It could even be a relationship, being free from a relationship and going out and having fun and doing what you got to do to live your best life, okay? And I feel like this is going to be something that's pretty difficult to give up, okay? And I get that energy from this Nine of Wands card that came out after the Fool card. With the Nine of Wands card, it tells me that you are very close to where you want to be, but there's one thing that's standing in your way, okay? And for some of you, it's going to be yourself. For some of you, like I said, it's going to be a job, it's going to be a relationship, it's going to be friends that you have, okay? It's going to be something in the way, and it's going to be a very hard thing to get rid of, because you just can't get out of a relationship. You just can't leave work without knowing where you're going next, right? You can't just abandon friends and just ghost them randomly, because then you'd have a lot of backlash for that. So I feel like there's just going to be this conflict that is going to have to happen pretty soon in order to move on and get into these new beginnings in your life, okay? And the next card we had come out for you was the Queen of Pentacles, okay? And this is another one of those things that's in order to get to the Queen of Pentacles energy, in order to get to this abundant mother energy, you're going to have to get rid of the things that aren't serving you anymore, okay? Because the Queen of Pentacles, she's going to want everything that's going to make her life comfortable, her life financially stable, and her life balanced. And if you aren't getting rid of these things that aren't balancing your life out right now, that aren't serving you, that are just keeping you in low vibrations, then you're never going to have this Queen of Pentacles energy. You're never going to have this beautiful earthly mother energy, okay? But I do feel like you're still going to, you're realizing this, right? And it's not like you haven't heard this before, and you are going to make a change about it. And this change is going to bring this Four of Wands energy, okay? And this Four of Wands energy is telling me that, you see how it's kind of built like a house in a way? It's telling me that once you do this, you're going to set some firm, very strong roots for your life, okay? You're going to set up a foundation for yourself, boundaries, some strong boundaries, because you won't work for the same people. You won't be in relationships with the same people that are continuing these patterns that you saw in your last relationship. You're not going to be friends with the same people who also are doing the same patterns in past relationships, right? And this is just going to build strong relationships, build a strong foundation for you. And by doing this, you are going to be more financially abundant, more successful, because you're doing what's right for you, okay? And I feel like it's going to happen very fast with this Eight of Wands energy, okay? And with this Eight of Wands energy, it's telling me that things are going to pick up pretty quick. And okay, so let me show you the next three cards, okay? So it was the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Seven of Cups in reverse. Okay, So let me tell you what all these three cards combined are telling me, okay? Because I feel like with the Seven of Cups in reverse, this is something that you've been questioning for a while. You've been kind of thinking about it, and you've kind of, it feels like you've almost given up on the option of getting rid of these things in your life just because you don't want to cause any conflict in your life. And that's also telling me with the Knight of Pentacles, because the Knight will do what he needs to do in order to get to where he needs to get, okay? And with it being in reverse, it feels like just not that very Knight energy, you know? It feels like you don't want to, and you're kind of feeling like burnt out, kind of, in a way. And it feels like I just don't want to even get myself involved in this conflict because I just mentally can't do that right now. And you've been fighting a lot of these thoughts in your head for a really long time now. And I feel like that is why this hasn't happened yet, because there's just been too many thoughts of what could go wrong and what could happen to you. And that's just not the way to be thinking about it. With this Knight of Pentacles, it's telling me that you need to think about it in a way that's going to be beneficial for you in your life, because at the end of the day, it's you that matters. It's you that takes care of yourself, and it's going to be you that dies in your deathbed, okay? And you know, nobody's else is going to do that for you. So you need to be kind of selfish, but at the same time, don't be so selfish that like people don't like you because of it. But that is the reading for today, because, and just to kind of sum it up a little bit, I just feel like your intuition is starting to be more clear. These new beginnings that you're about to start having, but it's not going to come without conflict first. And once you do finally endure with this conflict, or pursue this conflict, whatever you want to say, you are going to have this Queen Mother energy that is going to be stable in herself and really abundant, and she's going to have her foundation set, okay? And things are going to be really good, and this is all going to happen really fast. And it's just time to stop overthinking things, okay? It's time to stop thinking about what could go wrong, and it's time to start thinking about what could go right for you, okay? And that is your message today. Be strong, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!